Oh, NTU's here today.
Yeah, they have a very high rated player.
Yeah, but there's only one guy, so that
We'll see. Yeah. Okay, we are live on YouTube and
okay.
let's go to Instagram. Oh yeah, what to share screen. Great, we are live now on both YouTube and
Nice.
Instagram. Right, so let's see what's the playing field like today. Okay, there's significantly lesser people. Now it's about May, so I don't know, probably people just want to break after like 2 weeks. In IGC, we have, okay, I think people are still streaming in also. A lot of people they like to join at last minute. Unfortunately, Jay can't be in the Zoom call for today, so we will see him play a couple of games, but I think he needs to leave for some other stuff.
That means you can comment on his games at least.
Yeah, of course. But of course, as usual, I think the polys are the one having a lot of people, right? I think that's a good sign. They have very strong participation. SP Mindsports TP. I need to turn off my Telegram. Okay, TP Neon Poly Chess Club as well. And actually, it's good to see that Republic Polytechnic has joined us today, even though they have 2 players. I think that's a good sign, right? That there's interest growing in their schools. And Teal has a very high rated player. I do not know who this guy is actually.
Yeah, I don't know who he is either.
Yeah, but they recently conducted their handover, so yep. I think you have a bunch of new blood that's coming in. Unfortunately, again, it seems that Team SUTD and SIT are not here today. Again, I mentioned in the last live stream that SIT is a new club. I think some of them are a bit hesitant to play like fast time control, but we'll see as they gain more members, more confidence, and hopefully we'll see them in the future. SUTD, I know they have a couple of strong players as well. So who knows, maybe they will join halfway as well.
Yeah. Or maybe we'll see them at the upcoming NUS tournament.
Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah, I guess that's a teaser for what's going to happen during the summer holidays. I'm not going to elaborate too much.
For now.
Yep, of course. Another interesting fact, actually Singapore Polytechnic. SP Mindsports is the one that's hosting this time around, and I'm not sure whether it's their captain or vice captain. They have a candidate master. His name is Azo Chua, and he's the one who was organizing this tournament today. So far, I haven't had the chance to play with him. I think Jay hasn't had the chance to play with him yet. Yeah, I know that knowing Jay's playing style and knowing that Azo is quite high rated, I think it'll be a quite exciting fight between them if they ever meet.
Yeah.
Let's take a look. Is there any comments on the Instagram live or YouTube? Okay, that doesn't seem to have any. Right, and again, more players are streaming in. We have 49 now. I know I feel like a hypocrite for like talking about number of players and then I'm not playing in this tournament.
Okay, but to be fair, we need someone to do commentary, right?
I know I'm not as strong as you, or I can't like comment and play at the same time. I admit it. Yep. Okay, Daniel Alfred, I believe that's a new player within our club. So
he actually just messaged on the Telegram group to say that he was coming in.
I saw.
He's the most recent addition. Yeah.
Yep, of course.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see who other familiar names we have. So I'm looking forward. Let's hope that the two of them get to meet each other, Jay and
it'll likely be the first game, I guess.
Yeah, but as you can see, it's not online, so I don't know whether he'll be attending today. I got a feeling, well, if not, right, then Jay will be back against Melvin again. This will be the
Okay.
third time in a row that
Games are starting soon. Yeah.
they are starting soon. Of course, 15 seconds to go. And yeah, we have all the familiar names here. So
Okay.
all
All right. See you all
yes.
later.
Yep. Nanyang Poly says good luck, have fun. And yes, I wish you all the best as well. Yeah, you guys. And let's hope for some interesting games. Right. And I better okay, I don't have to refresh. And look, we have Jay versus Melvin again. Let's take a look what's gonna happen here. By the way, this is 3+0, so we're gonna see some quite interesting games. Okay, so Melvin is taking the white pieces, and it looks like we have a King's Indian happening on the board. Wow. Again, this is a very, very early and very aggressive move, H4. I remember he asked me to review one of his games last week where he played this very early G4, and then I don't know, I got super triggered on the chat on the live stream or something. But that is good. It's good to see very dynamic players like this. I don't know. I don't have the courage to play like that, if you ask me. Yeah, I think this will be an interesting game. But since Mel, okay, no, he's not watching our live stream now actually. So I think I can continue talking about this game. Hey, hello, Chang Hong. Okay, and both players look like they are going to be taking some time, but I think we'll see quite a lot of action soon. Right. I think the setup employed by both sides is quite unusual for a Kings in the defense, if you ask me honestly. I normally don't see H4 being played by white in this kind of setups. If you play this kind of H4 G3, usually you'll be more used to seeing the bishop on G2. Just trying to go for a long-term advantage on this diagonal and then like controlling the center, this kind of stuff. And that's the way that I usually play when I play against the Kings in the defense. I employ the Fanchetto variation. But of course, I think to each his own style, right? And I think over here, both players look like they would enjoy the kind of like tactical shots, the kind of that involves a lot of calculation, the kind of stuff that I don't enjoy, but a lot of people kind of like it. Yeah, so I can see why both players are choosing to play this way. Again, it's very interesting. You see here, White hasn't developed this bishop, so I'm not exactly sure what his plans is. On the other hand, it looks like Black is starting to counter attack in the center. Already is pushing his central pawns. Even though this pawn structure looks like it's damaged, it's not such a big issue in Black's position because he has quite a bit of compensation in terms of his more active pieces. I mean, it looks like as of now this bishop might look not so active, but eventually when you push the pawn center, which he does do, yes, I think sooner or later d3 is going to be a real threat. Then this bishop will come to life and it becomes very annoying for white over here. And after, let's say you castle, just play in the center, I think he has very nice. Yeah, I mean, Black will be in a very nice position. Okay, so he doesn't play d3, instead he plays e3. Yeah, I can see why, because after you take, yeah, I see already this knight is looking at these two squares. Although he chooses to play the knight first, I don't know why he's probably looking at some calculations that I can't see right now. Yeah. Yeah, and as you can see, I think white is starting to pay the price for not developing the bishop. Having the king still stuck in the center. So it's going to be hard for him to play from here onwards, if you ask me honestly. Okay, so how can white fight back? Obviously, this is a threat. I mean, what is best chances is really just try and catch up in development, try to get this knight back to the game. After this, okay, it takes, but I mean, this pawn is not worth taking because it's just something like that. But I think what's more dangerous over here is the fact that White's king is in a lot of danger. I mean, after this, yeah. So maybe Rook B1 wasn't playable, because after this, there's a threat of. It's not made yet because the White bishop can block. But again, I'll say the White's position is not looking the best. Yeah, bishop G2, that is a good move. Unfortunately, it seems that you're going to be dropping this pawn soon. Okay, will he? Yep. And And I think white just gave a free pawn. No, it's not free. Okay, but honestly, I think I think black will win here lah. Like all of a sudden it just becomes very, very strong for suddenly black's attack just becomes very strong. Mainly because white's king was stuck in the center and he was able to get his pieces up. Oh, hello Navin. I haven't seen you for quite some time. Good to see you. Yep. Okay, I think I should leave this game and concentrate on somebody else. I think it should be we should look at others. This game is pretty much over. Tertiary says on the chat, why is it 3+0? I also don't know. It's decided by the hosting school. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe one of the schools one day will decide on 1+0. Then I don't think I'll even get to commentate. I'll just go and play. I see. Oh, Terrace, are you looking at my YouTube live stream? Probably you are. I don't really care. Yeah, and Melvin says GG, so I guess the game is pretty much over. Let's see what's happening between Megan Kwok from NUS and Terrace from Temasek Poly. Equal? Maybe not. I think black has a okay, but white just time out, so there's a non-consequence. I was going to say that I think I'll prefer black's position because of the queenside pawn majority, and white's kingside pawn majority over here isn't very significant because of the double pawns. This is a kind of classic double pawn situation which you don't wanna. Right? Okay, next game. I think I've already seen Melvin's game. Let's see. Okay, that's Andrew versus Boncloud Blunder. I think Boncloud Blunder, I just found out that he's Sebastian from Temasek Polytechnic, and he's a pretty good player, I would say. For someone who just learned chess recently, I think he is very good.
I just won. I got lucky that game.
Oh, okay.
I got very lucky. I dropped the piece and then so I dropped an exchange and then he just blundered the queen.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for you.
It was my first win against him.
All right. Okay,
first
so
in 3.
let's see what's going on here. Not Cheeseman from Temasek Poly Mindsports versus NetPlayer1209 from Nanyang Polytechnic Chess Club. And at first glance, it looks like white should be in the better position because of your extra space, right? The only issue I have with white's position is that the pieces are not ultimately placed to fully exploit this advantage. Ideally, I want to double everything here, but I think it's going to require some tempo, and already you see that black has some chances by the recently open of the file to be able to counter attack along the queen side, simply put. So I think this will be a close game, especially given that it's 3+0. So anything can happen. As you can see, the plan for both sides is very, very clear cut. Your white wants to double along here, while black wants to counter attack here. That's the respective weaknesses on this and this. And I don't know. It is complicated. But over here, black chooses to defend instead of he chooses to go back and defend instead of counter attacking. Interesting decision, but I'm not sure whether it will be the correct one in time to come. Yeah. I'm a bit surprised why he doesn't want to play this. Possibly because he's worried about things like this. Is it? That's why he plays G6. But I'm not a big fan of G6, if you ask me, because this achieves the same. Yeah, you see, that's why, because it weakens the H6 square as well. Queen to C was a bit weird. I don't really like Queen C, and then plus you drop that pawn. So I think technically white will stand better here simply because it wins a pawn. But again, 3+0, so anything can happen. What can white play now? You can come back and then try and play F4 or something. I wouldn't trade. Yeah, I wouldn't trade the rooks because I want to keep this queen inactive over here. If you trade there, just bring him out. And now, actually, I think trading will be helpful. Yeah, because you have this pass pawn. Now if the queen comes in, and then puts pressure on F7, and then of course not to mention this these two weak pawns over here. I think white stands better in this position. Yeah, but again, 3+0, both sides have close to 1 minute. So again, anything can happen. So I will leave this game be, and then I will go somewhere else. Okay, I just want to check who is in this chat right now. We have Andrew, Chang Hong, and Navin spectating. So that means that Sakshi is not in this Zoom chat. Therefore, it is safe for me to watch his game. All right, and he burst up again. Oh, he is very, very bossy. Very, very bold. Sorry. Yeah. GG guy. Oh, Neymar is playing. I see. Okay. Okay, fine. We'll see how much of our margin Team NUS can win by then. Okay, sorry, that sounded very, very arrogant, but especially since I'm not the one playing. Okay, but even though black is, at first glance, I think white is technically better because of the pass pawn, but then the time doesn't give me much hope. But I think if you give both sides like half an hour or something, I think white will definitely win here. Yeah. I think he has a chance. I mean, come on. Oh, wait, he does. Yeah, great. Good job, Sakshi. That was very impressive. Winning with like less than 1 second on his clock. Okay, Nima. Chang Hong said that Nima is playing. Let's see, where is he? Probably is here. I am Nima Chawanbak. And it looks like he is not paired. Oh, but look at this. We have like 11 players now. Yeah, so I guess I probably would need to play today. I don't think I'll have much to contribute. Look at this, man. We have like Sakshi, Jay, Nima, Andrew, Megan, Chang Hong. Navin has joined as well. And Vashibu is Alfred, I think, from the IFG engine team. There's a whole list of strong players.
His name is Exo. Yeah.
All right, sorry, I keep confusing the two of them. Exo,
no, but he's a friend of mine.
He's from RB, right?
Yeah.
I remember he's around my playing strength as well, and he beat me like a couple of times.
Yeah.
The other guy that I remember is Alfred from Raffles Hall. Both of them were in the IFG engine team. Yeah, but I keep confusing the two of them. Hey, somebody else has joined. Oh, Eugene. Hello. Okay, let's see. Has he been paired yet? He has. And he's playing very from Neon Poly, and he has berserked. Let's see what is happening here. I'm not so quick to judge the position because it is quite complicated. At first glance, it looks like no. I wouldn't say that white has more space because of this pawn structure. But I will say that at some point, right, black has chosen to play f4, which I think is a very, very unorthodox and very bold move in this situation. I mean, this is the Sicilian Skiven pawn structure. I mean, any person can tell from here, right? Normally, you don't see things like f4, right? But I mean, looking at this position, I can see why he played it. I think because white chose the castle king side, so there's none of the classic king side pawn storm that's going to come down, and that's why I think f4 became playable here. And now I think already Nima is starting to get into a good position simply because he is gaining extra space on the king side. So I think it's getting a lot better for him now. Yeah, of course that depends on whether he can hold up with his time. He's less than 1 minute, and again, I want to take note that when you burst up, there is no increment. Yeah. So that's why it takes a lot of guts to burst up in this kind of blitz tournaments. Yeah. I think he's winning. Bishop pair, extra queen side space. I mean, this king, it might look a little bit exposed, but I think black should be able to solve it. Anyway, he does play key to g7. I'm sure he hasn't joined he did not join my Instagram live stream, so nope, he's not watching. He's busy playing, so might not take though. If it takes, I think probably because of that, then you might have some counterplay. But do you? The one issue that I have with the black position is that this bishop isn't looking very well. I would much rather have the bishop on g3 instead of g5. The question is how I'm going to get it there. I think eventually black will love to have this f3 push to unlock this bishop. Yeah, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. And I am starting to worry for Nima because he is down to the last 40 seconds. I don't know if he is able. Oh, wait a minute. Did he just win the bishop? Yeah, I think he did. Yeah, is it? Yeah, it is. It is. And then you win the queen as well because the queen has nowhere to go. And then you checkmate. Oh, very nice attack. Yeah, I think white can resign here. I mean, white can only play for time, if you ask me. After this, and then it's game over. Yep. White doesn't. He chooses. Okay, but it's game over here, lah. I think now is the only thing I'll decide is the time scramble, but black is completely winning. So let's look at some other games. And let's take a look. Who else? Oh, Republic Poly has joined our live stream. Interesting. And what's going on the YouTube chat? I think much actually is. Nobody's watching out. Shit! I just realized I forgot to post this on the IGC Facebook page. Maybe that's why. Yeah, I better take some time off to go and take a look. In the meantime, when I look at the rankings, already IGC is in NUS is in first place, followed by SP and the Temasek Polytechnic. So we'll see whether they can keep it up later on. Yeah, but give me some time to post the YouTube live. It's so bloody hard to navigate the Facebook page. They keep updating the layout, and then what should I say here? Varsity 2021. Yeah. I shouldn't keep saying how will NUS fare because I'm actually covering the games of other schools. No, I should just keep it simple and then just have a goes and we shall post it. And all right, it's not my problem anymore. Okay, back to the games. And then I come back and Nima has immediately gone to the top of the rankings with 15 points and Sakshi in second place. I think Jay is no longer playing. Is he still playing? Or has he gone off? Oh, he's still playing. But I already watched one of his games and I promised that I shouldn't just look at NUS games. So let's take a look at the others. Who is this? TH Kiaziaka 46 from SP Mindsports versus the player from Nanyang Poly. I think I've seen the players games before. But again, I don't know who these people are. They seem to be a lot of new blood quite recently. So I can't really tell each other. Hello, Nima. I see you joined a live video. Yes, that was a nice win, by the way. The one where I played F4 in the Sicilian Copenhagen. Anyway, let's see what's happening here. It looks like white is taking some time and he has adopted the typical English setup with the bishop on g2. And usually in these plans, you want to go like b5. But of course, black has put a stop to that with the a5 pawn push, which as an English player myself, that is always very annoying. But of course, you always have other plans, like you have your of course white shouldn't take because of this annoying tempo gaining move. But I think eventually white should still try and go for b5, the typical queen side attack. And I think it's getting more and more possible. Let's say like actually he just plays it now, and after pushing, I think white should be in an okay position. The only thing he wants to be careful of is like potential sacrifice over here because of the pin. Yeah. I think it stands okay. Yeah. Yeah, and that was a free pawn. Actually, he didn't register to me at first. But I think he's doing very well. Now we have this square. The only worry that I will have for white is where are you going to place this bishop? That's the main question. I mean, if you put it here, you're staring down into the brick wall. You put it here. I mean, here is okay. Yeah. But really in this kind of position where you play the bishop to g2, then white always has this eternal problem of where you're going to put this dark square bishop. And meanwhile for black, oh, is a bishop going to be trapped? Yeah, it is. But I was going to say that I don't really play the English from black's perspective, so I don't think I'm well informed enough to offer an opinion for him. I mean, it looks at first class that white's going to win, but look at this, man. The checkmate threats. And I think the problem is that I think this will solve it, but he doesn't. He plays that, and then probably because of the time scramble. And of course, the good news for white is that this bishop covers the. It's like those King's Indian G7 bishop lah. You know, black can't really follow up with the attack, and it's a queen getting trapped. Yeah, it is, right? Yeah, it is trapped. Yeah, I know what. I think black will. Yeah, I think white will win this. Yeah, very good play by white, I would say. Yep, and black just resigned. Okay, let's see the other games. I just want to see whether anybody has commented on the YouTube. Seems like so far nobody has. Nima is in first place. I mean, not surprising. You'll see, and we are up to 61 players. Actually, quite a good turnout. Yeah. I remember last season in the 2020, to get 61 players was actually quite a good thing. Usually it was like between 40 to 50. But I think this year, because there's a lot of the new people from the polytechnics, that's why we are getting very good turnout. I just do hope that RP, NTU, and the rest will be able to catch up soon. Right? I know some of them they just had their ESCO handovers and some of them had mergers, so hopefully we will see more from them. Yeah, is Jay still playing? Come on, he's still playing. So much. And oh, it looks like Kerwin has joined our chat as well. Hello.
Hi.
Yep, good. Are you playing? Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, you are. Okay, all the best. I shall not disturb you. We should look at others. It looks like Azo has joined. So Azo is the candidate master from SP that we were talking about just now, and he is up against this person from Temasek Poly Mindsports. Right. He's taking black, and he's up a piece, right? Black is up a piece. The only thing that he has to worry about is this pass pawn, but it's easily blockaded. I mean, I think black has most of it under control. Oh, you win this, and after that it's over. I was going to say just go for this, and then I know what I think. White is black is winning here. Only the time will be an issue, but I think I can go to the next game. Let's see. Okay, you know what? I'm going to look at some of the lower boards and take a look at some of their blunders. I mean, I blundered my own pieces as well, but it's always fun to watch what is happening here. This looks like a Sicilian, but a very weird Sicilian pawn structure. So, is it? Actually, I just want to check. No, it's not. It's a very. I don't know what's this opening, man. I'm not well qualified. I don't really like this bishop, but I don't really like this knight either. No, actually, the knight can come here. Sorry. And yeah, but I don't like the bishop. I think white needs to catch up in development. Oh wait, this guy's from our own school, Chip Whitley, but I don't know who he is though. I think that's Praveen, is it? He just newly joined us, but he's not in this Zoom call today. The race is taking white against TXAHXG from Nanyang Polytechnic. And it looks like did white just win a pawn here? Yeah, he did. And he always has this square. What white needs to do is to catch up in development instead of like trying to push on this queen side. I mean, he has all this under control, there is no doubt. But now he needs to get his bishop into the game, he needs to get his queen into the game. Maybe he doesn't need to castle, but definitely he needs to get these two pieces into the game. Yeah, I wouldn't be like, I not really want to like push pawns over here. I want to do things like getting my bishop out. Yeah, I see he's dropping another pawn, but bishop g2, right? And then like just getting the stuck guys into the game. And after that, I don't know, maybe not a king side attack because your knights are over here, but I think white can convert if he has enough time. Yeah. Maybe bishop f4 is a possibility as well. The problem is that he needs to be worried about this kind of nasty traps. Like, look at this, man. It's a discover attack. I mean, I think white will win 2 pieces. White will get 2 pieces for the rook, but it's kind of those kind of nasty surprises that you don't really want to have lah. In a winning position. I mean, this game is like going back and forth a lot. It's very interesting though. And black just draw a piece, right? Is there any compensation? No, there's none. Oh, and that's checkmate. Is it? Yeah, make your next move, right? Can't really stop it. But does white see it? That's the question. It does not. Oh no. Interesting. Like I say, it's fun to watch the competition on lower boards. And now he can't checkmate, but I still think he can go for the mate with. Okay, fine. That works too. Go in and then I made a play. What? Okay, wait. What is going on here? Why are they taking? But I mean, by this point, white is up in so much material, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, anyway, black does resign. So good job to the both of good job to white. Okay, let's take a look at some of the other lower boards as well. I see Eugene has joined the tournament, but he is in this Zoom call, so I shall not comment on his games. Anyway, the game looks like it's still in the opening. Yeah, so I should not comment much. Let's see, CZ Way. Nope, he's not playing. How about Republic Polytechnic? I want to definitely join us for quite some while, but so I'd like to see what's going, how they are doing today. He's taking white, and it doesn't. The position doesn't look good for white. I think if black knows his end games, right? Or knows their end games, then they'll be able to win this lah. Is there any? Just give me a moment. Right. No comments on Instagram Live. No comments on YouTube Live. Yeah. I think black will win this if he knows his end games well. What white needs to do is, I don't know, can he do this? Can he go to the back and then just try and put pressure on his pawn? But I like white's king though. The position is, it is in the best position to defend. I'm not saying that it can be defended, but yeah, I think black's king was also very active, and that's why the checkmate happened. This reminds me of those kind of the Philolov position, except that the defending king is in the passive position. Therefore, the attacker has like all those nasty checkmate threats that might happen. So far, nothing is. So we have 4 people on the Instagram live stream. Amazing. I'm amazed people want to watch my trashy commentary. Okay, let's see. I should start looking at the lower boards and let's see what's going on at the top. Now, I've already given Nima quite a lot of attention, so I shall not. Okay, dude, everybody here is from NUS. Come on, at the top boards. How far here are we? we are like, oh, we're almost 30 points ahead, man. Like, NUS has 91 points, and then in second place is SP with 62 points. And let me just check, Nima has like 30 points, and then in second place is like J with 20. And is he still playing? He's still playing. Come on. Hey, Jay, you should join us, man. If you're watching the live stream. Let's see. Dio Chesser versus Daniel Alfred. I think Daniel is from our club, but he's not in this course, so I can look at this game. And white is 2 pieces up, so I should look at another game. I'm not sure who Hong Kai is. Probably he's a new member. Liaori is playing Chang Hong, and a quick look at the game shows that black needs to be careful about the king side, definitely. But that's all I can comment. Let's see who else. Sticks, that's Austin from Singapore Poly. He's playing Andrew. I just quick look at the game. The annoying queen, the annoying control of the A file. It's complicated. Yeah, that's all I can say. Level 1 boy is not playing. Kyle 16 is not playing. How about the middle boards? That's Truni Bio, also from Republic Polytechnic, facing off against Terrace from TP. And oh no, black just won a piece here, a whole rook. So I think Terrace should win this game. All right, next game. How about Fig 3? I think that's going to be on the lower board soon. We have Fig 3 from TP versus LZIY from NYP. And white is, I also want to say white is our piece, but then no, now black is okay, it's change. And now if it comes here, then black wins another piece. Actually no, actually no matter what, black wins another piece. That's that's the thing. Yeah. And I think black should win this group. Right. Unless like black gets too greedy and then allows like some pawn push and then some sudden checkmate, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I mean, you even have this and then this pawn just runs. Oh wait, is it? Oh no, it's not. Is it? No, you have this. You have perpetual here. The queen can't go back. Oh yeah, it's a draw. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was saying about black needed to be careful about like what? So I don't know. I think white just threw a chance to draw this game. Unfortunate. Oh come on. Oh, what? Okay, fine. To be fair, there's a time. I think the time factor was the one at play, so and black timeout. Oh, so unfortunate. It could have been a draw. Come on. See. I'm going to put it down to time. I mean, when I'm not on time, I also make some really weird decisions. Yeah. Let's see. So who is in the chat now? Oh, Naveen left. Okay. Anybody on the... So far, no comments. Okay, I'll just look at another on Nima's games. Again, he was sucked. No surprises there. And pawn center, more space. I mean, the only thing you need to be careful of is this. Can he defend? Yeah, and it looks like Nima is able to defend that. Yeah, and after that, this comes in. All right, that's the capture on F2. And then E3 is coming in. Yeah, I think black will win this. Trades. I mean, trades will help white, right? No, trades will help black. Because how are you going to stop after D? Whoa, amazing. This is forced. I suppose. Oh, yeah, and then black is up a rook and checkmate. So Ima just won another game. He's on 40 points now. He's like 12 points ahead of Jay. Is Jay still playing? Ah, he stopped. Okay, looks like he had to go. And let's take a look. Andrew against Leori. A very brief look at this game. Yeah, I think white is better in this game. I think Andrew will have a happy time. Bone Clock Blunder versus Steel Chess. I think I've covered Bone Clock Blunder's games like quite a few times last week. No harm covering it a little bit more. This is those typical Sicilian pawn structures that we have seen in all the very high level Grandmaster games. These are Sicilian, right? Yeah, it is. E4, C5. The thing about this pawn structure, I mean, that's according to what Jay told me, is all about getting this D5 pawn push in. I mean, the pawn looks weak, but there's a lot of latent energy in this position. Of course, white will, yeah, see, black has just played D5. I mean, of course, white's plan lies on like trying to take over these light squares, and then actually I don't really know the plans of white. Sorry, I'm not familiar with the Sicilian theory. But one thing I don't like about white's position now is this. One thing I like about his position is that these kingside pieces, definitely they are more active. If I'm white, I need to find a way. Number one, relocate this. Number two, centralize the rooks. Try to attack. I would prefer this and then go down first. But I mean, it's the same. And this first side like stops the annoying double pawns. After that, go up and then central square and then rook D1, and I think white will have a nice position now. On the other hand, I would say that black isn't doing too bad either. Now, its pieces are quite well coordinated. The only issue I have is this knight. It's pretty bad. I think I'll have the same plans as white, just trying to go to E7 and then take control of the center, trying to fight for it. Yeah. This is an interesting fight, if you ask me. Yep, and I believe this is coming next. But after you exchange, you change. Again, this is annoying. So I think that's why, yeah, that is correct. And after that, I mean, you give up this pawn, but you have control over the center. Oh, wait, what? He does blunder. Yeah, I think he does it. I mean, you have thought of taking the rook. But rest in peace, white. It was such a nice game until that. But I guess that happens in 3+0 blitz. Let's see. Jay is still playing. Well, I mean, I'm not complaining. You look at the points now, 40 points ahead, with like 2400 and 2100 over here. Okay, he's taking black, and this looks like a King's Indian pawn structure, where black has gone into a very, very early pawn storm. I believe f5 was played somewhere along quite early. And I like how this bishop is still on this developing square. It doesn't need to come out. That's the thing. It just stays here and then reinforces this. You will see this in this love defense as well, where black tries to push, and I mean white tries to push, and then the bishop just stays here. I had this very nice game featuring that, and maybe next time in one of my live streams I'll show you all. Now the issue I have with, I mean, white had a very nice attack, but he needs to be careful because if it fails, his king is very exposed. Sorry, I mean black. Yeah, if it fails, his king is very exposed, and I think he will not be able to stop white's counter attack. Yeah, I think white's, I don't know, if I suggest anything for Jay, probably he'll play another thing, knowing him. So instinctively, I think of something like this. I mean, the light squares are grim to me if I'm looking at white. But if I'm looking at black, I mean, this is simple, right? It's just double. I just need to find a way to not let this king get in the way. The question is, should I trade this bishop? I shouldn't, because this knight is not doing much on the king's side. I'd rather have it stuck there and then have my bishop participate in this. Because after, like, let's say a future push and then this bishop comes to life. So I would like that. What happened here? Okay, what's going on? Did black just he lost a pawn, but after that there's this, and then the bishop drops. So again, it's a lot of tactics happening all over the place. I think white is holding out well. But there's a lot of tactics to calculate. So I'm not sure whether he can continue holding out. Yeah, white needs to be careful. How is he going to defend? I mean, he can't get the queen in. If he comes here, then it just takes, right? And then how are you going to hold? Nah, I don't think he can. It's very hard for white. And then he's down to like 20 seconds on his clock. For J has 1 minute. And he will just resign. Yeah. Right? I'm just curious again how many. Look at this, man. Jay has won all his games again, and he has paused. Good draw to him. 10 games in a row. Nima is on his 13th. He's on his 12-game killing streak, and I'm not gonna look at his 13 game lah. I have confidence. I mean, just look at the opponent's rating. What else is here? I've seen this guy before, right? I commented on one of his games, and he's playing against Megan. Let's look at this game. Yep. Okay, that's TYH from SP Mindsports against Megan from NUS. And what do we have here? This looks like no, it's not a Queen's Gambit, it's a Catalan opening. Is it? Yeah, it looks like it. One of my pen openings. And I don't really like this queen position here. Queen B3. I'd rather have this kind of position, I'd rather have it on C2 and then I push. But I guess that's a good way to get rid of the exchange over here. It's pretty reasonable. And after that, but if you take, then black's pieces are so much better. So I think black can be happy about the outcome of this opening. She has managed to get good position for most of the pieces. The only issue I have is the dark square bishop, which usually in these Catalan games, the light square bishop of black is always a liability because it needs to defend against this threat. Usually black solves it by like rook b8, and then or you push, and then after that you take over the diagonal. Usually you take over the diagonal and then it becomes like a Queen's Indian. Yeah. But this is interesting. Why did he push a pawn? E4. Oh, also is it because of this? And then Stanley checks. But now I can play this, right? Oh, but then there's 3 defenders. So again, there's shit ton of tactics happening here. I think bishop takes f2 was the, because if you retreat the queen, then you drop the knight. That's a problem. And now if would I take? It takes, and queen must actually, if queen takes, then actually the downer piece, right? Yeah. But then how does black counter attack? I mean bishop d7, but I don't know. I think white has no problem to catch up in development. What Black really needs to do now is to like try and exploit his temporary development advantage, and then hopefully centralize his pieces, centralize her pieces, and go for attack. But I don't know. I don't have much hopes. I wouldn't put too high hopes on this. The problem is this. Then rook out, down. I mean, definitely. Interesting. Still, the game is getting more and more complicated. And I retract my, I take back my words earlier about Black having a worse position. I didn't realize that actually she's an exchange up. Is that anyone pointed out to me on the chat? Nope, neither on the YouTube or the Instagram live. But it would not be a quick win for either side. If anything, it's going to be a grind. And then both sides are less than 1 minute. So again, anything can happen. Okay, let's look at the other games. Navin is not in this chat anymore, right? Did he leave? Yeah, he did. So, oh, it is a draw. Okay. And I like how Navin has like less than 5 seconds. I mean, time trouble has been one of his problems. But I'm surprised that white. Oh no, it's a perpetual. Yeah, that's why. Otherwise, black will be winning here. I mean, this whole mess of pawns going. Oh no, sorry. I mean the other way around. That's going down. Yep. Okay, anybody else? Sakshi has paused. He started out strongly, but I think a bunch of unfortunate incidents does happen. Oh, he got paired against so yeah, and not surprisingly he lost. Who else? Azo versus Nima. This will be ouch. Wait, Nima won, but he had like less than 4 seconds on his clock. Oh, amazing. And he's still in first place. Nima Vroom. Yeah, I mean, same sentiments. Okay, who else? Megan against Azo. Now, I already covered that games many times, so I will not say too much. Eugene versus that player from NP. Advice Cabinet versus Nima. Finally, a worthy opponent. Our battle will be legendary. Yeah, of course. I'm still waiting for Jay versus Iso. Yeah, I think that will be a close fight. Yang Hao Chess versus Andrew. Let's have a very brief look at this game. Let's hover over it. Then Andrew taking black here. Actually, yeah, I like black's position. Yeah, more space, control of the open file. I mean, there are definitely some issues with it, but I will take black over here. Yep, I think Andrew will have a happy game again. Is the NTU player playing today? Yeah, it seems like he's not present. Unfortunate. On the other hand, it looks like RP is starting off reasonably well. It looks like one of their players is paired against Kerwin from our school. He's in this chat today, so I will not say too much about the game. But yeah, we have a Ray Lopez opening. I'm not too familiar with the Ray Lopez. I only know like the C2 to C3 ideas. Yeah. Damage pawn structure, but it's oh no, for a moment I thought I was gonna get 2 double pawns. But yeah, interesting game. All the best, Kerwin. Who else shall I see? We have Liu versus Brian L, SP versus TP. Black needs to catch up in development, that's for sure. I don't really like black's position, if you ask me. White has extra space, he's a bit cramped. Yeah, he needs to get back in the game with this. But the question is, after this check, how you sorry. Let's say I'm annoying and I do this check over here, what will I do? But I think that's a non-question anymore. Oh no, he can't even castle. Oh shit. No, he has to play this. Yeah. I think that's needed. Then after that, yeah. Yep, he did, but I think white will just check. But he doesn't, so actually that gives black a chance by allowing him to castle, get back into the game, and then develop. And I think black will equalize. I'm sure that if white had done this, I think it will be different. Actually, no, white is able to, yeah, he's able to delay black by a bit now. Knight out, right? There'll be, oh, the deflection. I see. So if you take, then it comes in, and then this will be very bad for black. I think black's best chance is again just play safe and castle. I mean, he's down the pawn, but he can equalize. Yeah. Is he watching my live stream? He's saying all the moves that I'm recommending. But then again, the moves are like very logical, so not surprising as well. What? Why take? I wouldn't take though. And I wouldn't take with pawn, I'll take with knight. That's the thing. But this was suggesting itself, so after this, thing about this pawn is that it might look like it's a fast pawn, but it's if white is not careful and he go and push it too deep, then actually it will become weak. I mean, white needs to catch up. Maybe play something like this, and then post fight lah. Or this, maybe I can try and push against the pawn weakness here. I need to like maybe something like this, and then I mean it's a very simple plan, but how it works. You know you can no I won't win the pawn here because of this. But a tough game for black lah, that's for sure. Even though both sides still have a lot of chances. Anyway, they are down to black is down to his last 40 seconds, so it's getting even harder for him. No checkmate tricks over here. Did what? No, that's a free knight. Yeah, it's a free knight, man. I think he didn't. Oh wait, sorry. I didn't see this. My bad. I see. And then after that you take, right. But still, he's up a piece. But in return, black has this. White has the pass pawn. The double pawn is not significant, so it's pretty much a knight versus 2 pawns endgame. But I think I'll take the knight here, mainly because the pawn structure doesn't give the 2 pawns any extra advantage. Wait, what? Oh, because of this. Right, overloaded. And then we win this, and then he wins this, and then this drops as well. This drops as well. I think black is. I mean, black is winning, but he has 7 seconds left on his clock. That's the issue. It's going to be a time scramble, man. So you could have won another pawn, but I'll give it to you. Time issues. That's the issue. Yeah, that's a problem, man. When you play bits, you always have these time troubles. I mean, if he wanted to do it, he can just spend all the time in the world. No, man, it's gonna. Yeah, it's time now. This was a wild game, honestly. And considering that both players are like, I mean, these are probably the bottom few boards. You see, even when we look at the bottom boards, you can still see all these kind of wild tactics and blunders happening. and plus it's 3+0, so they will happen very often. Wrong clock blunder versus cook, but it looks like it does. No, it hasn't ended. Did some fried liver attack just happen? Or, yeah, I want advice by person. Hey, good job, Chang Hong. Yeah, that means is it because he blunder due to the time trouble or something? Did you break his streak? Oh man, he has a 3-game losing streak. Oh, he lost to Megan as well, and now he's getting back against Nima. Oh man, I wouldn't like to be in his shoes today, man. He's like, he starts off so well, and then after that he gets on the losing streak, and then he keeps getting paired against Nima over and over again, who at this very moment has like 75 points, which is like more than twice of the second position, which is Jay. And we are like 70 points ahead. I'm not gonna comment anymore. I'm not gonna comment anymore. Sorry. But yeah, it does look actually. Yeah, just now I was saying that did some sacrifice happen here, like some fried liver, but no, it doesn't, because the light square bishop is still on the board. So it looked like a blunder happened, like black probably draw a pawn or something. Weak squares on the on the king side. I mean, I wouldn't. Would I trade? No. Takes, push, and I get this pretty little diamond formation. I mean, the thing is that white has this space advantage and is up the exchange. Only issue here is how you're going to get this rook into the game. That's the main question. Sorry, just give me a moment. Right, sorry, I was away for a while. What's going on here? Oh, he did get the rook in. Now how to get the other one in? I mean, black is. You need to be careful, you know. There's this kind of counter attacks, and you don't really want it to happen. You are winning. Unfortunately for him, I think white has it under control. But still will be annoying. Oh, whoa. Is that a blunder? Yeah. Black just blundered the queen, man. And he resigned. Unfortunate. Alright, we have. Oh, it's over. Wait, is it? No, we have 2 minutes left, but I think the players will all be finishing up their last games. Right. I think Jay has left for good. Nima is waiting for his next game, I suppose. And wait, are they getting paired again? Oh no, this was the previous game, and yeah, Nima has 2 queens, man. Pawn clock blunder versus Nima. And what opening is this? Is this some reverse Benoni? It is. Yeah, it's a reverse Benko. Oh crap. I've seen this before, and yeah, now white is the advantage, the space advantage. So I think again, Nima will win this. Okay, next game. I've seen this before in the KCF tournament. Like I think Timothy Ling played the reverse Benko gambit, and then he won in like less than 15 moves. Terry's versus. I'm looking at Terry's games a lot as well. Right. 3+0 too fast. Yeah, man. Why you think I'm not playing today?
You didn't play last week as well, though.
Yeah, I also didn't play last week.
Last week was 3+0. No, 5+3.
No, 5+3. Actually, I should have played that lah, but live stream first. I like white's position here. Right? Bishop is bad. He has to play this eventually at some point. And this pawn is not strong actually. It's going to be weak. He can just blockade it.
Need to play more, yeah.
I think you're doing well lah. Come on.
I think I did better than last week, even though the time control is much faster.
Also because others are blundering. But I think somehow they simplified it, and this is you just play this, and then the structure is just locked up. Draw. Okay. Yep. And the tournament is at an end. Okay, so what's the final score now? Anyways,
gosh,
first
that was
place.
horrible.
What happened?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you did well. Come on.
I believe them
You
out.
are in 20
Pieces
points.
have dropped.
I feel like trash. Huh?
It's okay, you guys won. Look at your margin.
Is Nima carried?
Okay lah, fair enough.
77 points without Nima.
Hey, no. But think about it. Even if you take away Nima, you are still in second place. Come on. Yeah, you all did well. Don't worry. All right, guys.
Okay,
Today
thank you for today.
today was very interesting to comment on all the games. I think 3+0 made it very.
I'm
It was
definitely
hectic. It was hectic.
Yeah, it was. I can't imagine playing. I
Make
can't.
it more. There's more mistakes though. It's not very good to commentate.
Yeah.
True. I think you heard some of my remarks just now, like people blunder queen, people blunder in time scramble.
Yeah.
It's just like how you just said that I will go to the end of the board to see more blunders.
Exactly. Good job. Any games you want to look at?
I think I'll cry in sadness at home.
Is it?
I see there's any games that I'm quite like happy with, because I think quite a few of these games just got decided by like one like big mistake, or like you get what I mean.
But Chakong, you won against Azo, right? Okay, let's.
Yeah, maybe look at the game.
Yeah, we should. Let's see if there's any comments. So far, none.
Yeah, I need to go off already. Thanks.
Alright, take care.
Take care.
Sure.
Okay, bye.
Azo takes black.
He basically berserked everyone. I think after a certain point, he just berserked everyone.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that'll explain his.
Yeah, his performance
breaking
wasn't
of his
as good. I mean, he berserked against me and he won. But yeah.
Oh.
I don't know.
But he berserked throughout the entire tournament.
Oh, okay.
I think until he met Nima, that's why.
If he berserked Nima, I would be like, wow, amazing.
No, look at I shouldn't look at him on live stream. I mean, that's a bit not so nice.
But he's a CM. He can just berserk anyone and win, except for Nima.
Except Nima.
Karo Khan, as usual. And then Chao Hong employs a favorite King is Indian. Am I right? Yeah, we are right. Cool. But why though? Why? See, are you going for F4 eventually and then King side attack or something? Yeah, let me try and monitor the chat. No.
I think F4 doesn't work. It doesn't work anyway, because like when you push F5, he can just takes them bishop H5. So.
Just 3 minutes, so you just anyhow just whack.
Wow.
Yeah, basically.
You're fighting strong player, is it? Wow. Nothing was true lah. But still, it's still like H3, G4. What else can black play here? Like, I mean, I was just like
develop. I was just develop because the queen side is very under.
Yeah, there's not that much issues here. I think.
And then I think Queen E1 is a common move, right? And
I guess possible is to try. If you try like B3 and bishop B2, I guess get a bishop at diagonals. It might be a decent idea. Something like that. Yeah.
What if knight to D4?
After B3 or
no, after you play B3, yeah.
After B3, immediately knight D4.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean B3 and then
knight D4, yeah.
Oh, that's a trap, is it?
No, actually, you can play f3 lah. It's
I think you play f3 and then bishop bishop
c5
c5. Yeah, it's like quite a lot of pressure because everything's out already. And then what is kind of trapped?
It might be a bit slow. Yeah, correct. Maybe in this case, the classical approach is actually more like a c3 d4 kind of thing, I guess.
I mean, I'll just. But okay, like it's true lah. I think black strength knight d4 here, right? So maybe bishop e3.
No,
You might not have anything now lah.
Yeah, C3.
No, issue bishop e3 d4 immediately. That's the thing.
Oh, okay. D4 then. Oh, but
actually,
then
yeah. In this position, I'm not even sure how to stop d4, right? Because
I see.
if you play c3 immediately, right, he can just go d4 still. Yeah, I mean,
knight
d4 is
c3,
basically. Sorry.
Knight c3.
Knight c3.
Why not?
Knight c3 now, is it?
Yeah.
And then.
Wait, no,
Okay,
but
let's see.
if the d4 knight to e4.
d4 knight e4.
D4 knight. Okay, d4 knight e4, and then yeah, this exchange is good for black.
For white.
Yeah, for white. Knight d4.
Then it doesn't matter because you're protected now.
Yeah. The piece is protected now.
Then you can just go like queen e1.
You can just play this. Oh, yeah. Okay, queen 1 might be more.
No, queen 1 knight c2. Yeah, that's the issue.
Oh yeah. Oh okay.
Oh right.
No, or this queen bishop e3.
Yeah, this looks fine. Yeah.
No, you win a tempo here.
Yeah. Then I still prefer black though. This position.
White still looks fine. So.
It's fine. Yeah, it's fine though. It's fine.
Okay. But there was a play, right? H3. Okay, but
H3 was played. Okay.
D4 is the good thing is you relieve the pressure here. So you but they play it later on.
Knight f4. Okay, yeah, this is all very standard. Knight takes g6, I guess. Yeah, h6. Oh, now
why if it goes?
Why if you just don't take? Just develop.
No, but I don't think you'll do that because his king is still in the center. That's the issue. Then you can then queen e1 will be a problem. That's why bishop d6 first. I like how
How's f4? Wait, what's f4? Oh, f4 queen b6, is it? They recommend queen b6, I think. Yeah.
Oh.
You can't block the checks. But is this really that bad for white?
And then I think the idea is you're stopping this, right? And then
yeah, you have to go king h1. You have no choice, right?
Knight take. Wait, no.
Knight take g4 doesn't work yet.
No, you can't take. No, knight takes.
You can no, that's kind of dumb now.
No, I think g5. G5.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
What about rook h4?
Rook h4.
Oh yeah. Long castling move that. Okay.
I mean, idea now is that you're chatting knight g4 lah.
Queen f3
work, right?
Now knight g4 works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I think before you push d5, you play queen f3 first.
No, but you still have.
But then you got knight d4.
Yeah. Well, okay. I'm starting to see how this is bad. Yeah.
I think because of this one
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you play? Knight take g.
Oh, you play knight g4.
Oh wow, he really went for it. Yeah, he really went for it.
And yeah, no, I think he saw this as well, but he went a different route. But
this is still okay for white though, because black doesn't have that many pieces in the attack. Yeah, you still have enough tempo to like play knight d2, knight f3, that sort of thing is like short.
I think the main problem is that he missed queen takes g4 lah. That's why the stack is not feasible.
Possibly, yeah. Can you go back and see what happens if h takes g4? Oh, h takes g4 is illegal, right? In the first place. That's why.
Sorry, give me a moment.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, where were you now?
Okay, so king. Wait. Oh, sorry. Never mind. It's okay. Yeah.
H1. I think that's why the engine wants him to play knight e7.
Knight f5, knight g3 right? I mean, you can't play it then, but that's the idea.
I think you mentioned just now, black needs to get more pieces into the game.
I think the idea is knight e7, knight f5, bishop e7.
I mean, looks logical.
Yeah, they put the knight
Thinking
h4.
of a castle long, then you put your rook on
Yeah.
h5.
Yeah, that looks. Actually, you can't castle now because of the.
Yeah,
Oh
lah.
yeah, but knight
No
e7 blocks
bishop.
there. Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I think that's why bishop e7 was played.
Mm.
Okay.
And then after that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Wait, what do you? Oh yeah, we should take d5.
Well,
Wait, what? Bishop takes
Like-
d5.
Before castling,
Yeah.
yeah, because take advantage of the pin. So, oh.
Wow, there's a lot of tactics over here. I'm not surprised they both you make mistakes eh. And then plus you berserk. It's not surprising lah. I give it to both players. It's very hard. It's very tough.
I mean, this is 3 minutes. I don't think we really
Yeah.
expect to, calculate everything.
Agree.
Yeah.
You see now.
Always play en passant.
See?
No, he
no.
didn't.
I mean, if you do, then you just improve this pawn structure.
Yeah, with a improved position for black, right? Is it?
I mean, already white is
It's not a piece, eh?
It's a whole bishop up. So
Yeah, I mean, you're down a piece.
Yeah.
Basically, at this
Up.
stage, it's just
yeah.
the attack is gone. That's the thing. The attack is gone.
No, actually, no. I wouldn't
Yes.
do this. I'll just play this and like
Yeah,
win this weak pawn over here.
rook f4 looks good. Yeah.
Yeah, just rook f4.
Oh,
No,
I
but
didn't
here it
put in the
does
bishop d6. So.
Oh, what?
Oh wow.
Okay, I think it's over lah.
Yeah. From here it's over.
Just like 36 seconds left. Yeah, not easy. Hello, Melvin. Nice to comment on our Instagram live. I see you. Okay, guys. Any other games you want to look at?
Let me see if I can bring up a couple of my interesting. Or you can just look at one once and see which one are interesting. Not really. I think
I know there was one where you had a nice. I think you were taking white and then you had a far advanced queen side pawns.
Is it Lowry? It's probably Lowry. I think I look at Lowry.
Might be this, yeah.
Yeah, because I kind of mess up the conversion.
White's position.
Yeah, he plays very stonewall kind of. Then I think his first mistake is like playing something like Queen D7 because like he's just in a very awkward position. And the knight doesn't really challenge my knight until quite late on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, now he moves in, but then I think even this position is really this position is really very good already. I think.
Well, of course, you have a lot of space.
Yeah.
A lot of space, and this is the kind of position that white dream of.
Yeah,
queen side space, your open diagonal, right?
Yeah, that's why I forked the pawn and knight. Yeah.
I see. And then you win from here, lah.
Yeah, from here I think it was quite standard. I kind of messed up the conversion a bit, but like I do like convert to rook at the rook endgame. No, I'm threatening the knight. That's why. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I think it was quite a nice conversion, eh?
No, later on, it got a bit messy around here. Like I couldn't really force things through. Yeah, I mean, like.
Of course. Yeah.
I probably should have played rook a8. Yeah, I looked at it, but I didn't like it because like it seemed to be tying down with the rook to like just like the pin and yeah.
Okay. And then you can't. There's no trick because you take, then you defend the rook.
Yeah.
See.
So.
Oh, that's why you want to provoke another win.
Yeah, I wanted to push the c pawn forward, and I managed to get that, but it's like, yeah.
Who is your king?
Probably should have moved the king over, but I thought the rook and bishop would be sufficient. So I was wrong.
No, you know why? Because he's moving in his king also.
Yeah. So, but he got in what did he play? Rook d4, right? Rook d4, yes, okay. This is fine. Yeah, I just couldn't get into c7. And then here, I just went for this because I thought this is still winning.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
then you convert the.
It really wasn't very clean, but I mean, yeah, did what I did. Yeah.
Nice, nice win. Anybody else?
My game against King Hao was quite interesting. King Hao chess, quite interesting.
This one?
Yeah. I tried Karo again. Then
Karo can.
Yeah,
interesting.
this looked a bit like a reverse French. So I was like very like.
Normally, if I want to.
You play E5 first, is it?
Just, no, it's possible. It's playable. Yeah.
No, D4 is definitely playable. It's just that I wasn't too sure because I didn't really see this like move order before. So
I don't really see very often also.
yeah, exactly. So
I
actually went C5 here. That's the thing.
I like E5. Right.
Yeah. I was considering E5 is C5. I went for E5 C5 instead.
C5. I mean, if he plays F5.
Yeah, if it's F4, then there's an issue. Like Bishop G4, yeah, possible.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know with this setup.
Or he's pushing it, or his pawns. I'm not liking that, if you ask me.
Because actually, I got a lot of play on the queen side. Like, really a lot of play on the queen side.
Yeah. No, he weakened his queen side a lot. That's the issue.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. C4 is not possible yet.
But... Out castle, and then you just C4.
Yeah.
I mean, C4 is again, how chess is looking at our game as well. Maybe he's watching our live stream.
He's probably looking at the stream. I think he tried to complicate things a bit later on, which made it a bit more complicated. But I felt that for most parts, I was like quite clearly better. Like already here, I could B takes up. I wanted to use the file, like the B file. So like.
No, but I think he'll take it first. That's the issue.
Yeah, possible. Yeah.
He'll take it first, and then.
Because I was scared of something like how say if I play bishop take C5, right, the C3, and then eventually I left with the isolated pawn on D4. I think that was what my consideration was. I can't say for sure. But in this position, C3 doesn't work because I have like D takes C3, knight takes, then bishop takes F2.
Okay. Yeah. But I think but I think bishop takes C5 is playable here if you are looking to attack queen side.
It is definitely playable. I just went for B takes.
I mean, I don't. Did he take over the? Did they play
No, I took it because because the thing is that he put his bishop there in the end. Yeah. Yeah, so he put his bishop. Once he put his bishop there, yeah.
You can actually just play this now if you wanted to, lah.
Yeah.
Yeah, then now you have a lot of play. And now actually you have this also, bishop a6.
Yeah, bishop a6. But I think I went f5. Yeah, he went knight h4, I went f5. I think that's when you talked about my position a bit. Yeah, I can't remember you coming on the commentary at this point. Now I was like, yeah, I think this position looks fairly comfortable.
I know I said I like your position.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember this. Your pieces are better placed. I remember I said that, and then you have like a lot of play on the queen side. I think
because now his king is quite weak. So I was actually able to like play some tactics later on with the. Oh wait, you see, I think later he played f4, right? Yeah, then this is where the game got complicated.
Yeah. But I think it's playable for you because if he takes, now you got extra playable here, and then I think you can.
I was thinking whether I should actually have like played something like rook b6 because one of my plans is actually rook b6 and double on the b file because that was one of my plans.
B6 and then double.
Yeah, that's one of my plans.
I think you just let him take because it actually help your pieces. I feel.
Yeah, I just tried to force the issue a bit. So I played f takes. Then
I see.
Yeah, here I just said.
You remove the weakness.
Okay, but then now my bishops are open. Like I played bishop c5, and then I think I had a very decent position because he can't really stop my bishops. Then here he just no play bishop e2 first. Yeah, queen takes then d3. Yeah, then d3.
Yeah. And then game GG already.
Yeah. From here it was okay. This one the conversion is more cleaner lah. Yeah.
Oh, but I can see why you release the tension because again low like this
I think my pieces were more better prepared to take advantage of the position. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So
and also
No.
And also if you want to go for the long-term weakness, I think it's better to play with more time.
Yeah, at this point I have 30 seconds advantage on the clock, so it's okay.
Yeah, but this was a nice conversion. After this, you open up, and then I think the f4 was his. I mean, f4 was his. I will not slightly of this.
Yeah, actually, you go back to the queen d7 position, right? I feel like in this position, honestly, already
find out.
Yeah, it's very hard. Right? Actually, I was toying with the idea of g5. Like instead of queen d7, I was thinking about g5, but I thought that may be a bit too aggressive because he'll have to play knight takes f5. He won't lose the piece, but it's a bit too much. Like before queen d7, after he castles, so should I play g5?
A bit loose.
Yeah.
So your king a bit airy.
Yeah, it's quite airy, right? I mean, he can't take advantage immediately, but eventually
no,
he
he
might
can't because of this.
Yeah, he can't. If he wants to go for the check, he might go like f4, bishop d5. But,
See, these two pieces I don't like. I
Probably
cannot
here f4 is actually best, I guess. You want to try and break open. You weaken d4 and yeah.
Can I play this? No, I can't.
You can't play e4 good bishop takes straight away. Yeah. So actually that's actually f4, yeah. I didn't like f5, so I didn't. I mean, I didn't like g5.
No, I think for now, right, I think you can play queen h4, then rook fc8. Then you can move your bishop already.
Queen h4?
Before, no, if you don't push f4, you play queen h4, a4, queen a4, then
you mean
you take the f5, then I play queen a4.
Okay.
Yeah, then
attacking but then I play bishop takes d3. Yeah. Yeah, bishop takes d3.
But then this drops also.
Yeah, so
I see.
That's why his position is never really very solid to begin with. But
it's hard to find a plan for white here.
Yeah.
Honestly. See, this is really... I can see why you play f4.
Yeah.
Because you want to bring the knight out.
I guess you want to bring it back. But
yeah. Another possible move. And of course, you play f4, but then in return, it exposes you. But you take, now you got this. I think that's why you're planning for it. Now I see it. Yeah. That's why I didn't see. But I can see why this is so strong. This idea of
even without winning material, right? It just looks so much better positionally.
Yeah. So give me a moment. You can take remote control on my screen first. I give it to you, Andrew.
Okay. Okay, does anyone else want to have any look at their games or? Okay, I'll just okay, let's just see. Maybe we'll look at some of Jay's games, maybe. Or Nima's games. See how he does it. Maybe let's look at his games against that Vice Cabinet and see how. Yeah. Okay, so we have knight f3. Okay, f5. Does anyone play knight f3 as the first move?
That's the Ratty, right?
I think so. Knight f3 c4 sorting. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Okay. A5 is A5 is quite. It's quite thematic, I think. Okay, maybe turn off the eval. Okay, it's okay. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, you just drop e5, right? Is it? Am I missing something? Is there anything wrong with e takes, bishop takes? Then, is there anything wrong with this? Yeah. Okay, sorry. Yeah, is it e takes f5 was best? Okay. Oh, it takes f5 e4. Okay. So you don't necessarily win the pawn out, right? Wait, do you though? Oh, because your knight takes, right? Your knight takes e4, knight takes e4, rook takes e4, rook rook d1, but this should be fine, right?
Yeah, it's okay. I think.
Yeah, I just go back. Takes. Bishop takes f5. White is a pawn up, but his pieces will take a while to get positioned.
No, I take the knight. I take the knight first. No,
okay. He takes c6.
Yeah.
C6. Okay, then take back.
Then I f4, bishop f4. Bishop.
Bishop f4. Sorry. Yeah.
We can play
bishop d6.
Yeah.
Or you want to go something like c5?
Need to just take the bishop.
Yeah.
I was thinking take the bishop, then to play rook d1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Rook d only move. Okay. The issue is that these light squares they won't necessarily become an issue, but it can be a bit inconvenient later on, maybe.
Maybe I can play f4, I think.
I think you have to leave the idea f3 in reserve, because you play f4 straight away.
You do
Black
f4,
has
play
something.
bishop e4.
Yeah,
and the
bishop
knight doesn't
e4,
really
then
anywhere.
yeah, bishop e4, then d5, right? And then black is quite significantly better.
Yeah.
Okay, so never mind, let's just go back to the game. Knight d5. Knight takes d5, takes. Okay, now he takes e5. Wait, something happened here? Bishop h3, g4. If anyone wants me to stop at any point, just let me know. Isn't this just a pawn? Yeah, I think it's just a pawn. Yeah, from here I think it's quite straightforward. The 2 pawns up. I think he gave it the pawns out nowhere as well. Then just push.
Yeah, it's the done deal already.
Yeah. From here it's quite clear already. Okay. That's the first game, right? So the second game. Oh, this is a demolition.
He berserk everything every game.
No, but I remember
yeah.
he won this with like 1 second left on his clock.
Wait, let me see this. Yeah, Nima's berserk rate was 100%.
Crazy.
I saw the last moment of this game. He won with 1 second left on his clock, or like less than 5 seconds.
Wait, e5 in the Smith Mora. I've never seen this line before. It's quite interesting, right? Like c3, right? I mean, normally when he goes like c3, right? Your instinct is either you either go d3 or d takes c3, right? Yeah. So those are your two options normally. Yeah. So I'm really interested by e5 because it doesn't look very good, right?
But I mean, it's out of book also, so maybe that's his intent.
Possible, yeah. Because the issue, I mean, yeah, you get two double pawns here. Double isolated pawns. Yeah, but I mean, it's Nima. I think he's the only guy that can get away with playing this kind of stuff, right? I mean. Okay. Gee, does this. Okay, I think. Oh, yeah, then he clears up the issue of the pawns. Oh, wow.
Oh, that was very aggressive.
Oh, okay. He really went for it. But yeah, Queen B3 looks decent, right?
But I got feeling because White knows he got nothing to lose.
Probably, alright, yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah. So he has he only just has is it actually just 1 pawn for the material because this is a Smith Mora gambit already, so he only has so he only got 1 pawn back. 3. It just seems that his attack just sort of like petered out and like didn't really. Okay, this is a very big mistake though, apparently. C8. Okay. Yeah, I don't see any way for like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean he just a whole minor piece up, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he's just a whole bishop up and.
But yeah, less than 20 seconds.
I think it's quite instructive, right? See how Nima places all his pieces on all the white on all the light squares because he only has a dark square bishop. Yeah. Take a look at the time controls. Nima only has 21 seconds here. It's being lightning fast.
You see, he just put all these pieces on the light square.
Yeah. My God. How do you feel? Okay, actually,
8 seconds. Yeah.
Oh,
actually, could you go for the like queen? Yeah, sorry. Like, could you go for like the whole like? I think like it's a very common like tactic in like this kind of bullet games, like do the shuffle thing.
No, no, white cannot hide, right?
Yeah, I don't think you can
Yeah.
hide, but to be fair, I think in this kind of position, right, with 2 queens on the board, right, you do like some checks, right? Eventually, you'll be able to checkmate. I think he missed a trick here. Like if you traded queens, right, it will be much more harder to checkmate, I guess.
No, but you lose all your pawns, I think.
you can just like pre-move everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Possible. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
4 seconds.
4.6 seconds. Actually, I want to see because I think sorry, I can't really like actually yeah can you take up the can you just like go and see what time he has, how much time he spent on the moves? I think he I know he berserked out, but he definitely spent more time on certain moves, alright. So like let's see which positions cost him a bit more cost a bit more thought for him.
You can see the move time over here.
Yeah, move time for black. Oh, okay. What's that first move he took very long time on? The first one, the first spike.
He's playing white, right?
No, he's playing black. He's playing black. Yeah, he's playing black. So he took quite long to play knight e5, right? So, and it wasn't really a particularly. I think it's okay. I think it's fine, but. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, other than that, I think it's. He spent some time thinking about how to deal with this bishop h6 move.
This was the next one. Yeah, because after here he got less than 30 seconds, then it's a huge scramble lah. Here onwards, you see, Azo had like 2 minutes, but 2 minutes and then he spent more on the.
I guess if you're playing someone who's berserking, you really need to be smarter on your time controller.
True.
But yeah.
Well, it was I think the few games that I saw with Lima and so I think the first game, yeah, it was quite interesting. Yeah, any other game you want to look at? Oh, are we still looking at this game?
No, I think it's okay already. Yeah, I think it's okay.
All right.
I was just taking them through like the 3 games that they played, the 2 of them.
Any other games? I think Jay will be joining us soon.
Oh, okay.
Actually, we can take a look at the J games also. I mean, if he's joining soon, then we'll see. Oh, Megan joined us as well. Yeah. Oh no, oops, he seems he can't join. Yeah, but we can look at these games if you want to. But I was looking at this Melvin game. It was quite a instructive attack. This was the first game that I commentated on.
Okay, let's look at it. Map 6.
So it's King's Indian, but it's again it's an unorthodox way. You see immediately white play the
h4 very early, right? I mean, this is a very alpha zero kind of style, right?
Yeah, but usually in the King's Indian, white don't want to play h4. He want to go on the queen side.
Okay.
Yeah, wait, give me a moment. I'm talking to Jay now.
Oh, okay.
He's asking how is today. Yeah. Yeah. Go for it then.
Okay, yeah. So h4.
Wait, let me mute myself first.
I think there's a video online by I think it was Gotham, but he did talk about how like this idea of playing h4, right? Computers have judged it to be, because obviously the idea of h4 is that you give up this g4 square. So it's been judged apparently to not be that bad for white or black if you're playing h5 and giving up g5 square. So I'm not too sure about that. I didn't watch it in full yet, so I have to probably have to look at it. But in general, this is how like games are played nowadays. Okay, 5, 7, 3. C5, C2 takes knight e4 straight away. Okay. Oh yeah, I can't play knight takes d4 because I guess there's f5. I mean e5.
Now the problem with White's position in this game is that he didn't develop his pieces properly. You see the king is in the center. Then that's why Jay can go for the center attack.
Yeah, okay.
I remember I was commenting this during the game. Then I realized, well, what's the bishop doing on f1? You should be getting it out ASAP. But he didn't.
I'm thinking, is there a bit of a sliding doors moment where, all right, thank you, goodbye. Bye, Kevin. Okay. Because what I was thinking is like here already, right? When he played bishop f4, I think this would have been a slight mistake already. Because I think Jay immediately saw this tactic, right? Like the fact that he can't take because of e5. Okay, anyway, yeah, that's good. Because from here on already, this is like kind of a dream position already. The knight e4 is really wonderfully placed. From here as black, you're just so dominant already, you know. You can just okay, bishop takes bishop c6. Yeah, queen f4 feels a bit more natural because this bishop d2 is still hanging. I mean, it probably doesn't matter much in the grand scheme of things, but yeah. Oh, that's a very nice game from Jay, this one.
Is that handicap 2 rooks?
Yeah. And castling. But to be fair, oh my goodness, wow. Yeah, just a really nice game to watch. Thing is that already from like, hey, this is already a blunder, which I can see why. Because I think it's why if you ever allow this kind of pawn capture to happen without you being able to take back, you're in a very bad position already.
I'm not too very experienced in this opening up, but I would rather prefer playing in a more principled way.
Yeah. Okay. So, I mean here
that's why I commented the
E4
h4 g3 is questionable.
E4 is a very standard move in this kind of position, right? I mean,
yeah.
Usually e4 or g3 bishop g2, then e4.
The point of h4 is that you have to quickly like, okay, get your pieces out is okay, but you shouldn't waste your time to go like g3 and stuff. You should play queen d2 castles. But even then again, right, I think when you move the c and d pawns out, it's really quite airy for you to castle over here already because you still need to spend the extra tempo to move the king inside.
But there's one line where actually white castle kingside, right? Queenside, right? It's the one where he played f3 or something.
Okay.
I think it's called same-ish variation. But I never played. I think Nima plays it before.
Okay, but yeah, like.
Well, I think when you push h4 and then you push c4, right, you really cannot castle on either side already. It feels too airy to be on either side.
Yeah. it's just it feels a bit like you're doing too much on either side without getting your pieces out in the first place, right? This is I think Jay doesn't even need to castle. He just needs he just needs his minor pieces to do the job. And every single move comes with tempo, just so annoying because like you never get a chance to like try and repair the damage. Sorry, yeah. In particular, this kind of like E3 move, or if you ever get a chance to play it, it's just really nice because like you just constrict this E2 pawn in your pub and you're punishing him for never ever getting out. This is just a very satisfying game from start to finish.
Yeah, Sinjan mentioned on the Instagram live stream. I think he said H4 is possible, but it's usually not played so early.
Yeah, actually, because it just feels a bit premature, right? Like the only opponents where you see H4 like move 5 or something, it's like a Caro game where like it's some advanced variation with bishop F5, they play H4, H5, the sort of thing, right?
I mean, I saw H4 for the French.
H4 for the French.
Sinjan is saying you play like E3, B3, which is normal, but usually I think E4 is more main. E4, B4, A3.
No, there's so many moves. You can even go G3 and then bishop G2 first, right? I mean,
G3 is what G3 is what I usually play on my favorite line.
Yeah. That would be a more kind of English style, right? In a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, B3 is always so nice. I'm just not like I just never really played H4 before. Like in this kind of
I should share with you all. Maybe next time I show you one game I played at the ACA Rapid Tournament. I played Caro.
Okay.
I also had this Bishop G7 setup. I think it was a Panov for winning. Then I had the same setup for black, like Bishop G7, Knight F6. Yeah. Then my opponent played a very early H4. Then I'm like, wait, what? It's no use. Then I won because he pushed through many pawns. Maybe next time I show you.
Okay. Yeah.
Sinjan is saying you can play H4 early if you didn't play Knight F3. I think the idea is if you don't play Knight F3, you're looking at like F3, the same variation. F3, E4, then Queen Castle Queen side. Then you play H4.
Yeah. This setup would seemingly make a lot more sense, alright. H4, F3, G4. Presumably based on that, actually you could even play E4, right? So let me just I guess you could play something E4 then. Okay, I mean I just give like a few free moves. I think that would have been fine, I guess, but in this case H4 just too accelerated, and the thing is he didn't follow up on the plan as well, right? You're just too tepid already. I don't know what G3 was, honestly. Yeah. C, yeah, I think you can see once C5 is played, black is basically equal already. Okay, yeah, before it exhausted this game already. Are there any other games we should look at? Let's look at the last Nima game, I guess. Another 2 queens. Why does he always end up with 2 queens? Okay, so this one. Oh, they basically played a repeat variation, right? Is it? Yeah, they basically played okay, this is interesting because I think if I'm not wrong, okay, see this. Was in the last game, I think White played something bishop F4, was it? I can't remember, but there was a deviation. So I think once you play like this knight C6, right, then all of black's problems are basically solved already, I would say. This is actually quite even. I don't know what happened towards the end, but this seemed to be quite even. Both sides were served in this game, and the precision is still quite remarkable. Because something bad happened. Oh, he just dropped the B2 pawn, is it? I'm guessing. Because already, right, White's rook is very passive. Then you can't do much as well. Yeah, so here, E3 is a blunder. Okay. Oh, they recommended.
And I think because you can't defend, right?
Oh, actually, this is a good move, right? They recommended rook d4, I think. Bishop e6, yeah, rook d6. Oh, bishop is trapped. If you try to defend the pawn. Oh, this is clean. Oh, that's how he got the 2 queens again. Yeah, but this e5 variation seems to be something that Nima goes for in the Smith-Morra, which may be something if you guys want to play that against him in the future. Can prepare a variation or something. I guess it's quite hard to actually prepare an opening variation for a blitz game. Okay, I think, is that it already?
I mean that should be it, right? Unless you have other games.
No, I think I'm done. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone else? Yeah, I think we can start our live stream if there's no one else.
Okay, let's stop the stream.
Yeah. Do you have any final words for the audience?
Thank you for watching again, and see you all next week.
Yeah, thank you.
Same.
Of course. And please remember to like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Right. I'm stopping this stream. Who choose to say? Please like, comment, and subscribe. Of course. Hey, Changhong, you should say that in your